Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video we'll be learning shell navigation. So before then, I just want to give you a small introduction of what Linux is. So you all know that Linux is an operating system like Mac OS or Windows. So that is just the basic things that you need to know. So let's get started. Let me just go into Bash. Cool. So I'm in Bash at the moment. So the first command I'll be showing you guys is the man command, which could means manual. So man means manual. So if I want manual, so it's asking you what manual page do you want, right? What manual page do you want to see? So that's the first command I want to introduce to you guys. So every time you don't understand how to use a command, just type man and then the command. So man ls, for example, would tell you what ls is. So ls is used to list directory content. So that's the first command. So the second command is ls, which means if inside a folder you can list all the files that the folder contains using the ls command. So let me quickly change my direction to desktop. Okay, so I want to list all my content. So I have used the ls command to list all the files that I have in the desktop desktop directory. So also let me just show you guys something. So if you run the ls command like this, it's kind of scattered. You're not getting detailed information. So if you want to get everything, if you want to list everything, in fact you want to get all the details, so just run ls space -al. So it will run it in a very good manner. So we have all the details, we have all the name of the folder, the time, the year, the month, and everything. So I think that is cool. So the next command I'll be showing you guys is the cd command, change direction. So once you have a folder, you can move into it using the cd command. So let's say I have here now I have, for example, I have the app folder, right? Let me just get out of here first and let me see into app. I don't think I have a lot of things in the app. So this is my content. I think I have fruit, for example. So you can move into it using, let's say I want to move into fruit now. I can move into fruit using the cd command. So I want to move into fruit. So I'm in fruit now. So I've changed. So cd is used in changing direction. Okay, so another command is whenever you feel lost in the file system, you can just call the pwd. So pwd means print working directory. So whenever you're lost and you want to know where you are, just run pwd. So is print working directory. So imagine you want to create a file. So the command for doing that is mkdir for creating file. So let me just get out of here. I want to create a file, a folder called mkdir. I want to create a Linux file. So I have a Linux folder here. So mkdir is used in creating Linux file. So just as you can create a folder, you can also delete a folder using the rmdir command. So imagine I mistakenly created mkdir created a folder that I don't need, maybe Ubuntu, as an example. Ubuntu. So I have Ubuntu, so which I don't want. So I want to really delete it. You also run the rmdir Ubuntu. Cool. So you don't have Ubuntu there again. So mind you, rmdir is used in deleting a folder. But if you want to remove, imagine you want to delete a file. So I don't want to take it. So imagine you want to delete a file. If you want to delete an empty file, you can just quickly run the rm command for empty file. While if you want to delete a non-empty file, rm space -rf is what you will use. So I want to change my directory into Linux. So I want to click. So the command using creating file is touch command. So I want to touch 1, touch 2, then touch 3. So if I list my content, I have file 1, file 2, file 3 code. So let me write something. So if I want to write something to a file just use the echo. Then you write my file is ready. Okay, so I want to get it into file 1. So if I read the content of file 1, I have my file is ready. Okay, so let's say I want to delete file 1, which is not empty. So if I run the rm command file, it will not. Oh, wow, I deleted it. Cool. Yeah, was it empty? No. Okay, cool. So rm command is used to delete empty file. So you could also use the rm-rf, then file 2. Code down is gone 2. Let me write something. 2. So I have successfully deleted all my files using the rm and the rm-dir. So another command is the mv command. So once you have a file, you can move it around using the mv command. So the mv command is also means rename. So if you want to rename something, if you want to rename a file, imagine I have file 1 file and I want to rename it, I'll just run mv file and then the name, new file code. So I have new file in place of file. So that is that for renaming and moving. Okay, so let's say you have new underscore file. So I want to quickly demonstrate the moving. So the one I demonstrated was to remove or rename a file. So I want to demonstrate the moving of file. So I want to move new underscore file into, so in my team working directory, let me just quickly create a directory called test. So if you want to clear your terminal, it is either you type the word clear or you just press Ctrl L, it will clear it. So if you have something like this, and you want to clear it, either type clear or Ctrl L, the same thing. So I want to move, and let me change my direction to Linux. So I want to move this new file into the test command. So I'll just run mv new. Then mind you, if I'm going outside the direction, I use the double dots. Then test. Cool. So if I change my direction to test now, you will see that we have new underscore file. So I'll be able to move my file around. Another command is the cp command, which means copy. So you can copy a file using the cp command. So I want to copy new file. I'll just run cp new, then file. So I have new and new file and then file. So that is that on copying a file. So imagine you want to quickly open a file. There's this command called open. So the open command lets you open a file using the syntax open, then file name. Right, so let's say I want to open file. So it's telling me the file get it is ready. So it will open it in the backend. So I'm not sharing that screen, so to open at the backend. So that is that on open. I've demonstrated the touch command for creating file. So the next command is find. So let's say here now I have file, I have new file. Let me just quickly create some garbage file. Let me say file.txt, file 1.txt, file 3, file 3.txt, file4.txt, right? So I have this file here. So imagine I want to quickly find all the .txt files, all the file that ends with the .txt extension. So we have a command called find, right? So I'm just find for you guys. So find search for files in the directory. Okay, so that's cool. So imagine I want to find all the files, right? So find command, we can use find command to find the file and also find the directory. Very good. Yeah. So let me quickly find all the files that ends with .txt. So I'll run find, and in the current directory, I'm finding the files that ends with .txt in this current directory. Then the name of the file. So let me say I want to find file. So you can see I've gotten file. Find .current, then name file is here. So I want to find all the files that has the .txt extension. Same thing. So this time around I'll be putting it in a code because I want to add some characters. So there's this asterisk character that means everything. So I've gotten all the file that ends with .txt. Is that cool? So another command I want to show you guys is the ln command. So command ln. So ln makes links between files. So what is a link? So we could say a file that points to another file is called a link. So it is used to create links. So it's like a pointer to another file. So a file that points to another file is called a link, and we have two types of files. We have soft link and hard link. Okay, so they all have their limitation, but let's quickly look at the hard links. So hard links are rarely used, right? But they have a few limitations, and one of them is you can't link to directories using hard links. You can't link to file system using hard link. You can only link to files. Okay, so how do you create a hard link? So creating a hard link is just ln then space original file, then the link, the name of the link. So I have file, right? I want to create a link to file, so I'll just run ln file, then let's just say my underscore file, right? So I have file and I have my underscore file. So my underscore file is a link to file you get. So and once you update any of the file, right? Once you update any of the file, the boot gets updated. Once you update any of the file, the both files get edited. Anytime you edit any of those files, both the content will be updated for both. So let's quickly demonstrate that. So I want to update the file. So I want to update it with these jargons. Command me, I'm trying to update. I'm updating. Okay, so I want to redirect it into file. So if I read the content of file, so I have these jargons. So if I also read the content of the link, what's the name of the link? My underscore file. I have this jargon. So if you update any of the file, the boot file gets. If you edit any of the content, and if you edit the content of any of the file, the boot gets updated. So one of the good things about hard links is that because they are hard, if you delete the original file, the link will still be there. If you delete the original file, the link will still be there. So let's try it. So I want to delete file. Okay. So I don't have file again. So let's read the content of mine. We still have it, but that is not the case with soft links. So let's quickly look at soft links. So soft links are kind of different because they are more powerful. As you can link to other files, to directories, but when the original file is removed, the link will be broken. Okay. So how do you create a soft link? Same way, ln with the flag called X for soft, right? Then original file, then the link. So I want to create a soft link to file 3.txt. So ln -l file 3, then the name of the link is my underscore file 3. Yeah, cool. So if I edit now, so I have this one is gonna kind of let me show you guys the difference in Fish. So you can see that we have my underscore file 3 with this character at, meaning my underscore file 3 is a soft link to file 3.txt. So once you update any of this file, once you update the content, the boot file gets updated. So let me update the file 3. So I want to update file 3. Let's see the content of file 3. So that's that. So let's also read the content of the link. So you can see same thing, right? So but once I delete the original file, rm file 3, right? So the color of this soft link have changed. So let's try and list the content of this file 3. You can see no such file or directory, so the link have been broken. So that is that on soft link. So if you want to compress a file, let me remove that guy. My file 3. Okay, so if you want to compress a file, use the gzip for compressing a file. You run the gzip for compressing a file. gzip for compressing a file. So let me update the content of file 4. So I want to update the content of file. Okay. Okay. So I want to quickly compress the file. I'll run the gzip. Then the name of the file. What is the name of the file? So let's try and read the content. You can't read the content, right? You can't read the content. So if you list it, we have the file dot. So it's compressed right now with that .gz. Let's just go into Fish so you can see the difference. You can see that we have file.tst.gz. So if you want to decompress, gzip with this flag T for decompress, then the name of the file. What's the name of the file? File.tst. So we have our file back. So let me read. So that's that. So if you want to create an archive, so if you want to create the want to archive some files, it is very easy as well. So there's this command called tar, which means archive. So it's used to create an archive, grouping multiple files. So archiving means you're trying to group multiple files into a single file. So imagine you want to group multiple files and share with somebody, so you can just quickly archive them. So I want to archive this files. I want to archive file 2, file 4, and 5. So how do that? To run the command tar with the flag C for create and then F for file. So F stands for file and then C for create. Then the name of the archive. Then let's say my underscore archive. Then the files you want to archive. So file .txt and file 3, I think, and 4. Okay, then I think file 2. Yeah. Okay. So okay. So I have a file now called my archive, meaning all these files are in the archive. So even if I delete this other guy, I will still have them here. So let's try and delete them. rm file 2, then file 4, then file, right? So we still have my archive. So let's try and run. Let's try and see if we can get the content of my archive. Ew. Oh, so I have this archive, so let me de-archive them. Let me extract the content. So using the tar command, then dash sf, x for extract, then my what's going on? You see, I deleted them and I got them back. Should we try again? I did them and I got them back. So I want to remove for the file 4, and file 2, and file, right? So I have my archive. So let me just see if I can't. So let me extract my content back. I'm using it. If you want to extract, just star then xf for extract, then the name of your archive. So if you list content, you have them back. So also sorry, I didn't add the .tar at the end, so I think that's why, but it's working actually. So let me just run comment. Let me just run this command again. Okay, let me create an archive. Let me remove this archive. So remember, if you are creating an archive, you must add the .tar at the end, so you can list them. So tar dash cf file. Let's go. Archive you must add the tar extension at the end. Oh, yes, it will work, but it's not good. It's not the best one. Cool. Yeah, so I have my underscore archive tar. So let's try and delete these other guys here. So I have my archive. So let's say I want to list the content of my archive. So I just run tar-gf my archive. Cool. So I have them here, right? So, and also if I want to de-archive them, just run tar dash. Let's go back to bash. Tar dash xf for extract and the name of my archive. Right? I have them back. Is that cool? Yeah. Thank you for watching till this time. I think I'll be recording more videos on that.